Hi, my name is Margie Marvelous. I'm a two-time world bodybuilding champion, and this is how I work it. I'm gonna take you through 24 hours of my beauty and wellness routine. I started in bodybuilding in 2013. I became a pro in 2014, and in 2015, I won my first bodybuilding championship. People don't always associate bodybuilding with beauty, and that is what I feel my platform is responsible for. When people think about bodybuilding, they don't think about a beautiful woman. They think about this big, huge, rough guy. But I'm here. I'm here to show that you can do both. You can have the body, the brawn, and the beauty that you want.
Margie V. Martin, known as the Marvelous One, is a name that echoes through the world of professional bodybuilding. Her journey from a determined young girl in South Carolina to a trailblazing champion is a testament to resilience, passion, and the power of dreams.
So it was a church in Fayetteville, Fayette County, Georgia. We used to live down there, and my dad and my mom, they were really, really into sports. They were really into bodybuilding. My dad had all the Arnold Schwarzenegger books and everything else, but he loved Lee Haney, and they went to all his gyms that there. He had Animal Kingdom and everything else. And there was this one time he went to, I don't know, I forgot the name of the church, but he allowed us to go follow him to his home that was, really close by. And we were sitting out there and they were talking. And I was sitting there and I was like, you don't remember me, but because he was on the radio and they were asking like all these questions. And I was like on the radio right before school. And I was like, I'm 14 years old and I want to be a bodybuilder. And like, what do I need to do? And then he's like, well, I've never asked, no one's ever asked me that before. And I was like, well, I talked to you on the radio. And he's like, that was you. And I was like, yeah, that was me. And he's like, it's awesome. And I was like, yeah. So it's just always something in my family, sports, bodybuilding. It's just always been a great thing for us.
The seeds of a dream. Margaret Virginia Smith was born on February 7, 1979, into a family that loved fitness. As a little girl, she idolized the strength and power of fictional heroines like She-Ra and Tigress, while marveling at the athleticism of women on Glow and American Gladiators. Her passion was ignited when she met eight-time Mr. Olympia champion Lee Haney at her local church. "What do I need to do to become a bodybuilder?" she asked, setting her destiny in motion. By age 13, she was weight training during summers, and by high school she was the only girl in a bodybuilding class. Duty and discipline. At 17, Margie followed her father's footsteps into the U.S. Marine Corps. Rising to the rank of sergeant, she served with honor until 2007, instilling in her a discipline that would later define her bodybuilding career. In Okinawa, Japan, she worked for the Department of Defense as a human resource specialist, balancing her career and the responsibilities of being an unwed mother. It was during this period, inspired by her desire to regain her fitness post-pregnancy, that she considered competing in bodybuilding. Her first competition in 2007, the Far East Armed Forces bodybuilding competition, was a crash course in perseverance. With little knowledge of dieting, she subsisted on canned tuna and string beans for 6 weeks and secured 5th place.
Nothing is more motivating and nothing will get you going quicker in your career than the whooping. You go to your first national show, you go to your first show, you finish your first pro show, first Olympia, you're expected to get your ass whooped. And you need to take the lesson and move forward with it. Don't think you're supposed to be the end all and be all the first or second time you go through something. Take the lesson and it up.
So the lesson here is get your
Rise to stardom. Margie's competitive fire burned brighter as she progressed through the ranks of bodybuilding. In 2013, she won her IFBB Pro card by taking the heavyweight and overall titles at the NPC USA Championships. By 2015, she had etched her name into history, winning the inaugural Ms. Rising Phoenix at the IFBB Wings of Strength World Championships, a title she successfully defended in 2016. Her posing routines became legendary, earning her multiple Best Poser awards and solidifying her reputation as a fierce competitor.
Bodybuilding show by far. Being a Marine is easy. Marines love bodybuilding, so Marines can do bodybuilding and become a Marine. But bodybuilding, where you can't turn bodybuilding off.
Right.
You can't sit bodybuilding to the side and say I'll get back to it tomorrow. You can't just say okay, I'm gonna put it down and let me live the rest of my life. You have to stay on it. It's temperament, it's routine, it's constant.
Right.
It's not something that you have to you play at. Well, not the ones who are really good at it, they don't play at it. Well, I do appreciate the Rising Phoenix because it gave me the money to be able to move on my own, become independent.
Yeah.
And I also think that it's a way for new and upcoming women to be able to make their stance. I don't think it's something that should always be, especially this close to Olympia. I feel that in no sense that the Rising Phoenix is low-hanging fruit when compared to the Olympia win.
Okay. So
Tom Brady wouldn't play in the Pro Bowl before the Super Bowl, so why would anyone do that if they were really serious about taking the title?
okay. So you want
Battles on the world stage. While Margie dominated many stages, the Ms. Olympia became her ultimate pursuit. In 2020, she placed second, losing to Andrea Shaw, a rising star in the sport. She returned in 2021, placing third, and by 2022, she made a heartfelt announcement. This would be her final contest. Though she placed fourth, her legacy was already secure. Margie's impact extended beyond her placements. She became a symbol of strength, perseverance, and inspiration for countless fans and aspiring athletes. The marvelous legacy. Margie V. Martin's story is one of triumph over adversity, from a young girl inspired by comic book heroines to a world-class athlete redefining what it means to be strong. Her journey reminds us all that dreams are achievable with grit, determination, and heart. I've always said bodybuilding was my dream as a little girl. And now, it's time to pass the torch. But I will always remain the marvelous one. Margie V. Martin.